Hello and welcome to today's yoga class. Begin in Sukhasana. We're going to breathe in through the nose, lengthening our inhale. Exhale, nice and long. Inhale through the nose, into the belly. Exhale, all the way out through the nose. Breathe a few times like this, grounding down into the earth, feeling the connection between your feet and legs, the sit bones, as you ground into the earth and lengthen up through the spine. Today's class will focus on opening the chest, twisting, just stretches, exercises, yoga poses that really get us moving out of our postures that we seem to come into when we're not mindful of our body. So in your seated position, we're going to start off with a seated twist. So let's start with our left foot coming up, over to the other side of our right knee. Inhale, we're going to reach the right hand nice and long, look up to the sky, lengthen, and on our exhale we're going to just do a gentle twist. Our bodies aren't quite warmed up, so just be gentle on yourself, and wherever your twist comes to is perfectly okay. Looking over towards the left shoulder. Inhale, come back up to center. Bring both hands down on your exhale, and let's just switch the feet, so the right leg coming over the left knee. Inhale, bring the left hand up, placing it on the other side of the right knee, and looking over your right shoulder. Again, every inhale you're lengthening up, and on the exhale you're softening into the twist. Melt away any tension in your forehead, eyebrows. Inhale, reach up, come back to center. Legs crossed, hands on your knees. Inhale, look up. Arch your back, and on your exhale, round your back. Chin comes to the chest. Moving with your own inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Again, if you look at me from the side, we're really moving with our breath, and our back is actively warming up. Inhale, come into your tabletop position. Shoulders are stacked over top of the wrists, and hips are over top of the knee. Inhale, look up, and on the exhale, tuck your toes and slowly move into your first downward facing dog. Walk it out. Find length in the back, hips reach up to the sky, heels sinking into the earth, they don't need to touch. Inhale, slowly round the back, coming into our plank, top of a push-up. Exhale, slowly coming back into downward facing dog. Flowing between these two poses, nice and slow on your inhale, coming through to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Nice and slow. On your next inhale, stay in your plank pose, top of the push-up. Exhale, slowly come down with your elbows towards the chest, all the way down onto your belly. Inhale, look up. Exhale, come down. Again, inhale up for cobra. Exhale, come down. This time on your inhale, float the hands up. Breathe here. And exhale, release. Maybe coming up all the way for upward dog or a high cobra. Upward facing dog, your thighs are coming off of the earth, looking up to the sky. And coming back down to the belly. Lift the left leg up. Half bow pose. Just nice and gentle, bringing the head up, look, gazes forward. Bring the left thigh and knee off the ground. And exhale. Let's bring our hands out in front. Look over to the left and breathe in here. Other side, so left palm is rooted, right knee is bent, heel coming towards the hips. With your right hand, grab the outer foot. Inhale, lengthen, grow up and out of the ground. Knee and thigh comes up, gazes forward. Breathe here, feeling the bend in your back, the opening in your chest. The stretch in the right shoulder. And exhale, bring your hands out in front, release over to the other side. Gazes to the right. Wonderful. Plant the hands by the chest. Inhale up to plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk it out. Inhale, top of a push-up. On your next exhale, downward facing dog. Back to top of the push-up. Exhale, lower down. Going into our Sphinx pose. So bring your elbows where your hands were. Lifting up, chest is pushing forward. You can bring your gaze up. And exhale, bring your gaze forward. Find stillness in this posture. If you feel any pain in the lower back, just come down a little bit, but try and make your shoulders come away from your ears, so bring them down. Inhale deeply. On your exhale, melt down into our extended child's pose. Knees are wide, feet together. On your next inhale, come up to tabletop. Exhale, bring your hips up into downward facing dog. Inhale, bring the right heel up. Bend your knee so your heel comes towards the right hip. Exhale, bring the right knee towards the chest. Hold here, breathe. And step that right leg forward in between the hands, drop the left knee, and slowly come down into our runner's stretch. So bring the right leg forward, and just coming into where you feel a deep stretch in the right hamstring. So try and get your right leg nice and long, and just sink into this pose. Inhale, come back into our low lunge. Untuck the toes if that feels good on the left foot. Inhale, hands come up. Look up to the sky, reach up. And on your exhale, we're going to twist towards the left. Gaze can be out to the front or behind. Inhale, hands come back to center. Twist to the right. Inhale, hands come back to center. Exhale, cactus the arms, back bend, look up to the sky. Exhale, plant the hands, step it back into plank. Take a Chaturanga Dandasana, so coming halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog, thighs are away from the earth. Exhale, down dog. Awesome. Breathe here nice and deep. Inhale, bring the left heel up. Bend it towards the left hip. And on your exhale, bringing the left knee towards the chest. Push away from the earth. Strengthen in the core, the shoulders. Breathe. And exhale, step it forward. Drop the back knee. Maybe rock a little bit forwards and backwards and find yourself in the stretch on your left side. Bringing the left leg a little bit longer. There can still be a bend in the left knee. Just so long as you feel that stretch in the hamstrings, maybe the outer edge of the hips on the left side, and just sink into this pose. Nice deep breaths. Maybe a slight yogic smile, bringing the corners of the mouth up. Inhale, come back into that low lunge. Bring the hands up overhead. Inhale deeply and exhale, twist to the right. Open up the shoulders. Pull on either side, stretching out the whole upper body, side to side. On your next inhale, come up to center. Exhale, twist to the left. Breathe deep. Inhale, both hands come up. Exhale, slight back bend, so we're working on the whole back, just bending slightly, so it's not just the neck. Look up, and exhale. Frame the foot, step it back into plank. Take a flow. Exhale, come down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. You're doing great. Walk it out here. Find stillness. Inhale, bring the right leg up. Exhale, step it between the hands. Keep the left knee up this time. Strengthen in the legs. Inhale, come up, high lunge. Find power, find strength here, all the way from the toes and feet grounded into the earth. Power through the back leg, all the way up into the crown of the head, into the fingertips, energy flowing, circulating through the body a little bit stronger. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center, coming in for a twist to the right side. Left elbow comes up and around to hook to our right knee, thigh, and look to the right. Don't collapse here, but rather open up like a flower. Bring the right shoulder back. Option to open up here, bringing both hands nice and long, or bring the right hand to the lower back, the left hand come around, and maybe finding a bind. Do whatever your body's comfortable with. And exhale. Frame the foot, step it back. Let's do a little flow. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Walk it out a little bit. Inhale, bring the left leg up. And bring it through the hands. Keep the right knee lifted. Just power through the legs. Inhale, high lunge, crescent lunge. Fingertips pointing up to the sky, palms facing inwards. Shoulders are coming down, broadening open, not clamping the ears. Find strength here. Steady your gaze and keep breathing. Sorry. Bring your hands to heart center. And on your next inhale, you're going to bring the right elbow towards the left thigh, coming in for that twist to our left. Maybe opening up here. Maybe bring the left hand behind the back, coming into a bit of a clasp. Maybe not, depending on where you're at today. For me, this feels most comfortable. Inhale deeply. Exhale, frame the foot. Step it back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Exhale, down dog. Bring both knees down into our tabletop. Let's bring the left hand directly under our gaze. Inhale, we're going to draw that bow and arrow up. Right hand coming all the way up, reaching up to the sky. Open the chest. Take a second to breathe here and feel the openness throughout your chest as your hands pull away from each other. And exhale, threading the needle, coming down, right ear to the earth. Extend, keep the left hand here for support, or extend the left hand nice and long. And just breathe here, wherever you are. Awesome. Come back up. Tuck your toes. Coming down. We're going to have a seat on our heels. Slight toe stretch. Let's open up the chest again. So bring your hands behind your back. Clasp. Reach down. Shoulders come down and back. Chest lifts. Heart forward. And grow up slowly into our camel or modified camel. Hands can come to the back. Keep the chest forward. Heart lifting. Stay here, or you can come to your heels, pushing the hips out in front. Stay in whatever variation you feel comfortable with. And when you're ready, slowly come back up. And sinking into child's pose. Bring the hands to either side, forehead down. Inhale, coming back to tabletop. This time, let's put the right hand directly in front of our gaze. Left hand shoots up like a bow and arrow, drawing the string all the way up. And reach high. Let the heart shine. Open just a little bit more. And exhale, threading the needle down. Ear comes to the left. Left ear comes to the ground. Extend the right hand if you feel comfortable doing so, and melt into this pose. Try and make the hips level. Inhale, slowly come back up to tabletop. Let's bring the right leg nice and long, tuck the toe, rock forwards and backwards. Now bring the left leg a little bit out, maybe a 45-degree angle. Plant the left hand down, right heel comes to the earth. Inhale, again, stretching the right hand up into a gate pose. Maybe your hand is reaching to the sky. Maybe it's reaching overhead, extending out to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Feel the stretch in the right side body, nice and long. Inhale, back up, and swing the hand all the way back to tabletop. Same thing on the other side. Let's extend the left leg out. Maybe rock forwards and backwards, just massaging the wrists. And bring the right leg a little bit out to the side. Drop the back heel. Inhale, bow and arrow all the way up. Look up to the sky. Exhale, maybe bring the fingertips towards the front of the mat. Stay open in the chest. Hips are level, as if you are in between two walls. Breathe here, nice and strong. Feel the sensations, the stretch in the left side body. And exhale, release. Coming into our seated pose, and then scooching down onto our bottoms. Slowly come down vertebrae by vertebrae. Bring the knees towards the chest. Give yourself a hug. Let's roll it out side to side, massaging the back. We've worked a lot on our twists and our chest openers here, so our back deserves a little bit of love. Maybe just grab your knees, drawing circles one way and the other way. And release the legs down. Palms facing up towards the sky. Breathe here, nice and deep. Feeling more open, more ready to meet your day than when we first started. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for a few more minutes, or you can wiggle your toes and feet. Inhale, bring the hands up, overhead, full body stretch. Bring the hands back down, and roll over to your side. Very supportive here. And see how slow you can gently come up, back into a comfortable seat of your choice. Bring your hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Light yogic smile. If we're smiling on the outside, our inside emotions will slowly begin to mirror our smile on the outside. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you for connecting with today's practice. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.